Hey, Paul, this would be a really good place to start. Hey, folks, episode 5, Choosing a Shop, started with Paul giving you criteria to judge a shop. And today we give you part 2, what the shop should be asking you, and Bill has that all for you next. This segment is brought to you by Fox's Pizza Den,
Located at 502 East Grandview Avenue in Zelienople, PA.
home of the Big Daddy.
Try one today. Give them a call, 724-452-0511. Tell them Hirsch sent you.
Be careful in the hot rod. Hi, everybody. I am with the Dean, William Hahn, here on campus at the University of Collector Carr in Harmony, PA. And Bill is going to tell us what we should expect to hear as questions from a restoration shop that we're considering.
Sure, Hirsch, thank you. Absolutely, one of the questions you're going to be asked is what's your goal? So give some thought about that, perhaps before you go there. They're going to need to know, are you looking to recommission a vehicle, which is so much more common these days than it was years back. Particularly being asked about cars that have been off the road for 20, even 30 years. And so are you looking just to get this car up and running, safe and reliable? And they will probably want at that point to know then, are you trying to preserve the car, or are you interested in truly restoring the car, which is a much deeper step than just preserving it. They'll want to know, how long has the car been off the road? Even if a car's been off the road for 2-3 years, and 2 years, that's certainly long enough for the gasoline that we have nowadays to have gone bad and be causing problems. If the car's been off the road for 3 years or more, you definitely want to be looking at changing out things like your fuel hoses, because once again, with the fuel we have nowadays, it destroys the rubber fuel hoses, and it does it in much shorter order than years before. They'll also ask you if the car has previously been restored, or what kind of work has been done on it before. Has it been involved in any collisions previously? And then what's most important to you? And this is something similar to what's your goal, something you want to think about perhaps before you even go in the shop, so that you have an answer for them. Are you looking to drive the car or race the car? Are you looking to show the car? Any good quality restoration should be able to compete in any kind of a venue. Even if you go in and say, well, I'm not interested in showing the car, nevertheless, if it's done right, it should do well in any local show. Now then, if your goal is high points, we have some customers who the most important thing to them is showing the car and scoring really high, as absolutely high as possible. A 100-point car may be their goal. That's something you need to consider. And you can also absolutely expect to perhaps have some questions asked of you and to discuss the financials. You certainly will want to ask some questions of them, and you should also expect that they might have some questions of you. And we're going to discuss more in our next installment about the financials, because that is a very important part of restoring a car or even just recommissioning it. Well, thanks, folks, for checking us out and hearing us out. And we hope that we talk to you soon.
Perfect. Today's Collector Car Quick Tip is brought to you by the Flashlight Drags. Street racing without the jail time. Folks, thanks to Bill and Paul for helping us with episode 5 of the Collector Car Quick Tip, choosing a shop. And we appreciate your help and your feedback, too. Let us know how things are going. TalkHotRods.com, Hahn Vorbach Associates. We say thanks.